Crikey. Welcome to Australia Zoo. I can see them, I can see them. We need to go that way. They're so cute, they're so cute. We saw one this big in a sewer in Malaysia. It's terrifying.
Here at Australia Zoo, they have the ability to live to be over 150 due to the fact that it is paradise here at the zoo. These guys are known as a keystone species out there on the island that they are found on. Now what that means is they play such a large role that the ecosystem revolves around them pretty much. So back in the day they found out, these guys being a reptile, they have the natural ability to go long periods of time without food and water. A tortoise in this condition could go at least 3 to 5 months without food and water and it would not affect him in the slightest.
It looks like a teddy bear.
My first koala bear. So we pat it in the white bit because it's all cartilage and it means they don't really have much feeling in it. So where our bum goes numb, their bum doesn't. So it's the best place to pat the koala. As I've just been told by the zookeeper. That's it. She is, little gum nut, isn't she beautiful? And so are you.
This is why you shouldn't leave your food unattended. That's so cute. Ben, look at the camera and smile. We're at Australia Zoo and we get to feed some kangaroos. A bag of food is only $3.
He knows I'm talking about him, he can hear us from here. He's gone a little red. Falling, ah! Well done, maybe next time, fingers crossed. Okay, so feel free to say 2 times and bite 2. But basically to don this little bit of stripe, you are helping a wild tiger. Good girl coming out and about. She knows that piece of meat's in the water, but it's going to be the hardest one to get. Oh, thinking about it? Come on, you've got it. Beautiful, good girl. So you can see her actively swimming. She's using those webbed toes to move through that water. And she's got that meat, no problem. You may notice too, she did whatever she could to keep her head above the water. Tigers and cats, they're very similar. If they put their head under the water, which they can do, they can dive, but they prefer not to because most of their senses are absolutely obscured in the water. So being out there, she can still hear what's going on, see what's going on, and smell everything. Under the water, it's a little bit trickier to hear what's going on above. So they like to keep their head above water as much as possible. You guys haven't already helped today. I don't know if you're aware. Everybody who comes into Australia Zoo, part of your admission ticket, anything you've got, good girl. That tree is perfectly fine. It hasn't been harmed in any way.
Did you know rhinos are herbivores and their horn is to kill lions to protect themselves, not to eat them?
So smart. There they are, in all their glory. There's a couple of lemurs in here, but just look how much room they've got. This is actually really good. So the lemurs are hiding just here.
The lemurs have more room than the bloody tigers, and they're tiny.
I think the tigers have way more space out back in the viewing area.
They're all living life like paradise, so it's pretty cool.
How long do they live for?
So out in the wild, it's anywhere between about 15, 20 years. In captivity, it can be 30, 40 years. So just due to the fact that here in captivity, they don't have to work for food, nothing like that. They don't have to worry about predators trying to predate on them. When they get old and they can't move as much and can't restrain their prey as easily, they might not be able to get as much tuck around the wild, where here in captivity we give them frozen rats and mice, stuff like that, so they don't have to work for their food.
So this is one of the strangest animals in the zoo. It's called a parrot. It's approaching me now. Be very careful. They can be a little bit temperamental. Oh, it's on its way. Yeah, it's approaching me now. Be careful. Be a little bit temperamental, but generally quite friendly. Often quite fun, but can be a little bit aggressive at times.
With our rubbish, with amazing initiatives like Containers for Change, we can make sure that our empties are not going to be rubbish or landfill. Our beautiful birds. Asian animals on 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, beautiful! Amazing! I love it!
The reason I've been put onto this planet is to save wildlife. And I thank you for coming with me. Yeah, let's go.
G'day and welcome to Wildlife Warriors! Today is a celebration of wildlife and conservation, and it's thanks to Steve's dream that we can bring animals to you from all around the world.
Tail, and they'll strike out just like that.
Maverick is waiting, Mav, until somebody asks him, and then working on flying then. So we are working on that patience as well as that recall. I think feathers is very, very cool. Now, if you're not familiar with this species of bird, he is a bushstone curlew. That was a big jump, Ezzy. He is a bushstone curlew.
We also do a station training with them as well. So we have 2 keepers come in per training session and ask them to go to different points around the habitat. Obviously, 1 keeper to 1 otter makes a great ratio. We can do a lot of training with them. So we do ask them to go to different points, and of course, once they're there, we bridge, we do a whistle or a clicker, let them know they've done the right thing, and then we reward them with food.
They're so cute.
And that hasn't changed. No. And I probably never will, mate.
Snap! 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 Snap!
Dun dun dun.
So much in common.
Just chilling below the water.
Oh, and there's a lizard. I guess they don't eat lizards then.
Oh, and yeah, there's a little lizard chilling on the side, risking his life to cool down. There's these little poisonous dart frogs, and they're actually really cute. Really fast as well when you see them move. There's one there, and there's one here. Look how big these skulls are. I mean, this one's pretty big, but this one, Palace, just stand next to it. Like, that would swallow her in one bite. That's massive. Ah, it's a dinosaur skull, that's why. Robert purchased this fossil because he loved crocodilians and enjoys studying their ancestry. These used to be 11 metres long, and the skull is 1.5 metres. I mean, it's, wow, that is terrifying.
It's fun for the whole family. I didn't know you were just falling over.
Woohoo! You're never too old. Hey!
Just staring right at it.
Interesting one, so.
Flightless birds found roaming North Queensland rainforest. These birds are known to be one of the closest living relative species to dinosaurs.
Waiting for the bus back, absolutely amazing day. I wanted to come here since I was 8, lived up to it. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of zoos in general, but this zoo
one is really good.
Yeah, I felt quite happy with all the animals, all the enclosures. Really good, really happy. Strongly recommend it. If you come into Australia, this has to be on your must-do list. This is an Australia bucket list item. You have to come here if you're anywhere near the area, 100%.
What's your favourite animal? Mine was otters.
Mine was kangaroos. Let us know yours in the comments below.
Do you want to sit on the